So to import a timeless and classics gun into Mine Imator, it's actually not that. So first we're going to start by opening the mod file. We're going to browse to this location. We're going to go to assets, the name of the mod. We're going to go to custom assets, name of the mod, and then we're going to go to geo models, gun, and we're going to pick a gun such as the M4. Let's see, M4, this one right here. Just going to extract this to an external folder. There we go. And then we'll go back up a few folders until we see textures. And we're going to go to UV in here. And we're just going to grab the texture that is the same name as the gun. There we go. We don't need this anymore. So now we just open up Blockbench, drag our gun model into Blockbench, and we'll delete all the extra stuff. All we want. Yeah, we'll get rid of the mag. You can do the mag later as a separate object. All we want is the gun itself, and we don't need all this extra stuff. So export this file as an OBJ. It doesn't really matter the name. Then you want to go into Blender and import that OBJ file. And just, if you want to have this model animatable, like such as having the trigger being able to be moved, you're going to have to export the trigger as a separate object. But for right now, we'll just do the whole thing as one. So if you press Control J to join everything into one object, add a triangulate modifier, apply this, and then export this as a PLI. And I'm just going to copy the name of the gun. There we go. And we want these specific settings. Go ahead, export. Now we're going to use the mesh cache converter. So what I like to do is in my command, I just type in the name of the command, and then I drag and drop my file to convert. Press space, drag and drop my file again, and then put my extension on the end of it. Like that. And then just press enter. And if you don't see an error, that means you did it right. So now in Mine Imator, we will import a random. So we're actually going to go to the scenery. We're going to make a scenery. We're going to browse. We're going to grab a random scenery. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. And for the texture, just browse to the textured file that you extracted. And hit create. This is going to look incredibly weird when it spawns in. Or it might not even look like anything at all, I guess. But go ahead and save the project. And then in your project folder, you want to take this mesh cache and go to your project folder. Just paste it in here. delete this schematic, copy this name, delete this mesh cache, and then rename this mesh cache to that other mesh cache. Then if you go open recent and reselect the project, there it is. And you can select your object, give it a custom rotation point so that you can actually make it rotate from the proper spot. It looks like 16. There we go. And now we have our gun in the game. Or not game, in the program. That should be it.